You know, we've been following the heartbreaking story of a 3-year-old boy who was stabbed in Winnipeg. And just as we learn his name, we're also learning Hunter Straight-Smith is expected to be taken off life support. Natasha Fatah is working on the story. What is Hunter's condition?
It's not good, Suhanna. We're getting information from one of Hunter's aunts, and she has told CBC News that he is in fact going to be taken off life support, presumably today. We're waiting to confirm those details from the hospital. But we're not naming any of the family members at this point who are giving us this information. We do have the boy's name, which you've just stated. But what we know from the police is that they arrived at the scene of the boy's home, where his mother is with him, at 2:30 on Wednesday morning. And they found him in his room with multiple stab wounds. And he was considered to be in grave condition. They put him on life support. They had an MRI, and the conditions were not good. There was severe brain damage as a result of the attack. So the latest that we're hearing from the family is that he is going to be taken off life support.
And the suspect, there are charges. What are the details?
We know a lot more about the suspect because he had an on-again, off-again relationship with the boy's mother. And this man is Daniel Jensen, 33 years old, now facing multiple charges. He's been charged with attempted murder and assault causing bodily harm, 6 counts of failing to comply with conditions of recognizance, and failing to comply with a probation order. The reason for that is because he had already been spoken to by the police earlier. In July, he was charged with assault with a weapon and uttering threats again against Hunter's mother. So he was not complying with his probation order. And what we know is that earlier in the week, he had an altercation with her. That became violent. He assaulted her. And then later on in that night, into the morning hours, he came to their home, and that's where he allegedly attacked this child. So again, we have more information on the suspect, and we're waiting to find out what's going to happen with Hunter and really when it's going to happen.
Thank you, Natasha.
You're welcome.